She pulled off a heartless hoax, convincing the world she cured an inoperable brain tumour with healthy eating. Belle Gibson profited off misery and desperation as true cancer sufferers emptied their wallets. After her sick lies were exposed, the courts threw the book at Belle. But 6 years on, her $500,000 fine remains unpaid.
Belle Gibson, it's Sam Cucchiara from A Current Affair.
Hi.
The Queen of Con. Is it time to pay that money back, Belle?
Don't put that camera up at me.
Who's now crying poor.
Have some humanity. I haven't paid things because I can't afford to. You know, I can't get into the workplace.
It does send the message that you can pretty much get away with anything.
I'd just like to ask you one question. Why you haven't paid the fine? Why you haven't paid a cent of the fine?
When I discovered Belle Gibson, I was like, oh my God, like, you know, this is it. This is what I can do. I too can cure myself through healthy eating.
Belle Gibson's a master manipulator, or as she had us believe, a 20-year-old with brain cancer and only 4 months to live.
Do you think you're dying?
Yeah.
You feel like you're dying?
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Until she cured herself, shunning conventional medicine for natural therapies and whole foods.
It was 5 years ago I was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Belle built a $500,000 empire, posting her sob story to Instagram and peddling an app and a book. But what Belle's believers didn't know, it was an astonishing invention. The cruelest part, Belle promised to donate money, including to little Joshua, who was dying from a brain tumour.
You had 3 heart operations. You suffered 2 cardiac arrests. You died twice on the operating table. You had a stroke, and you were diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumour and given 4 months to live.
Correct.
In 2017, Consumer Affairs Victoria took the con artist to the federal court, where she was fined $410,000. But 2 years later, she was hauled back here because Belle Gibson refused to pay up, despite splurging on things like cryptocurrency and online gambling. The same year, our cameras caught her returning from a month-long holiday in Africa. 6 years on, we can reveal the fake wellness warrior's entire fine remains outstanding. You were fined by the court for a reason. With interest, it could now be well over $500,000.
When they cut me open, the doctor said it was like the inside of me was like a rotten fruit.
At 15, Bella Johnston fell seriously ill, but a misdiagnosis meant it would be another 5 years before doctors realised a tumour was attacking her.
By the time they found it when I was 19, I was 45 kilos. I was vomiting every day, so my teeth had started to rot away. My hair was falling out. I just looked like death.
Bella was a similar age to Belle Gibson.
I reached out to Belle because I obviously wanted to find some sort of community. I think
in desperation, Bella bought the Whole Pantry app.
I was super broke because I couldn't get Centrelink while I was going through cancer treatments.
These days, Belle Gibson keeps a very low profile. We found her living in Melbourne's northern suburbs. The authorities have told us you haven't paid a cent, Belle. What sort of message does this send to people? It's the first time we've heard from Belle since her infamous 60 Minutes interview 8 years ago.
Would you accept that you're a pathological liar?
No. I'm just here to get petrol. I don't appreciate you following me with my son. If you want to ask questions, you've got my email, you've got my phone number, that's it.
Could I get those details from you?
Of course, I'll give them to you now. Meet with me privately where it doesn't affect my son.
But it seems old habits die hard. There's no one else in Belle's car. She also refused to sit down with us after we called her, as she requested.
If she's not bankrupt, then at the very least, bankruptcy is something that can be pursued to really make a statement as much as anything to say, the community won't tolerate this.
Lawyer Justin Lawrence from Henderson and Ball has followed Belle's case from the start.
It means that you can pretty much get away with making all the representations you like about something as drastic and diabolical as life-threatening disease, and there are no consequences for you at the end of the day.
Belle, can you tell us about the Ethiopian community you joined?
Today we met in Melbourne, Australia.
Belle's already unbelievable story took a bizarre turn in 2018 when this video emerged online. Belle called herself Subantu and spoke of fundraising for the Ethiopian community.
My heart is deeply embedded in the Oromo people. I feel blessed to be adopted by you.
Have you been taking any money from those people, Belle? It sounds straight out of Hollywood, which curiously has also come knocking. Belle's lies inspiring a new Netflix drama being filmed in Melbourne.
Offering hope to people that are literally dying is just so cruel.
Bella's now cancer-free and is an online influencer herself, but she says she could never betray her followers in the way Belle Gibson did.
I think on one side, she is a manipulative, horrible person, but on the other side of it, there's something so fundamentally sad about her as well that I just pity it.
Belle, is there anything you'd like to say to the people who you conned, who believed you, the people who were suffering from cancer?
If she had gone into a bank account and taken the money out and been charged with theft, then she'd be in jail.
At the bare minimum, I'd love an apology.
Is it time to apologise to those people, Belle? It's been a long time. Surely they deserve some sort of an apology from you?